What's happening? My name's Rico, aka NUMERIK Beats, here on 190th and Gang Hill, chilling with Jimbo and his beats cross streets.
Where are we at though? 190th, you said?
This is Yam Hill.
Welcome to the dojo.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Shit goes down. Shit goes down. Oh, you can't really control it.
Can't control it. Cops can't control it.
They
don't want to control it.
I brought you a gift. As
You
usual.
brought me a gift?
As usual.
Oh, my dear sweetheart.
Let's go. Let's talk. We'll walk and spark. Well, the reason I'm out here today, you make beats, of course. So tell us a little bit.
Indeed, I do.
Tell us a little bit about that.
All right, it's a funny story. Making beats is how I met Jimbo. Off a Facebook ad, right? It was off my music equipment.
Yeah, that's why we're here to talk about the neat little friendship that we developed over our mutual love of hip hop and equipment and buttons and
Pushing buttons.
that's kind of how we met.
And after we ended up meeting, Jimbo, me, started contacting, making music, working together. And he actually helped me out with Figure 8. He ends up using one of my beats on his album.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the circle. Yeah,
Yeah.
But is it kind of a neat friendship though? I got to meet your family out of this. I know your mom now.
Oh yeah,
your
my
brother,
whole family.
the kids and stuff. So
Very family oriented.
yeah. And you live here currently in the heart of Rockwood right
Yeah,
now.
about to get out, hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the vibe like down here? Can you feel the difference or?
Yeah, it's a lot more different than what it was in Clackamas or like back east. You know, it's not as hot as it was back east, I would say. Like you got your cool people and then you got people who go out and do dumb shit. You know, and the people who do dumb shit, some of them get caught, some of them don't. They still out here running around though.
This is currently the youngest community in the state of Oregon right now too.
For real?
Yeah.
I didn't even know
Gresham
that.
East County is the youngest community.
Secret, I used to be deathly afraid of snakes, bro. Like, no kind of snake whatsoever I didn't like, I was afraid of. Like, it was like just sketchy, you know, especially like how they be talking about how snakes always turn on people and shit. Well, bro, I felt the biggest way to overcome my life and my life's fear, bro, was to get one, tame it myself. Well, not tame it, but get one and, yeah, play with it, you know what I mean? Like, see what it's really like for my own self.
My oldest son Wesley, he has several. It's pretty terrible. I'm not a good snake.
But, so, music, pushing buttons. I've been doing it for a while. Probably like 10 to 12 years already, but when Jimbo found me, it was surprising how I'd make music. Nothing connected the right way, nothing was really that much plug and play. Until Jimbo came around, talked to me about the whole situation. It's like, look, listen, man, you need a whole new setup. Started breaking things down, how certain stuff worked, how to connect MPC up to my computer and get it running right. And after that, it all just been history. It's just been practice after that.
You caught on real quick. I mean, got an MPC right away, and you just learned how to do it. And
You know, they say, if you got a good teacher, you can learn anything, right?
so, what have you been doing during quarantine? Has quarantine fucked you up, or did it like a lot of people like reinvented themselves? And...
A little bit. Quarantine helped me learn a little more than what I did before, cause like that's all I've been working and just practicing, getting better, trying to learn different techniques and find my own little niche somewhere in the hip hop community out here. Yeah, let that go on cameras. They watching us.
Cool, they got their own, look, we got their own set of private surveillance out here in the hood, keeping an eye on everybody. Who put that out there?
I think that was the city.
Was that the city?
Yeah, definitely. They keep eyes this way, that way, and this way.
Wow.
There was like
So
shooting
they're
that happened here.
Was there some shootings in the neighborhood here, right?
Yeah.
and we stay to ourselves.
As long as you're not around here just bullshitting and just trying to start some shit, nobody's really gonna fuck with you. I've been in this section for like 6 years. I've been living in the same spot, and it's pretty cool. You get to know everybody. Everybody's pretty much secluded. They got their own little circles they hang out with.
Well, we've even seen good stuff. I think when we were doing our music video shoot, there was a gentleman that had passed out or something.
Yeah.
And the whole neighborhood sprouted in. The people from the fence over threw us water.
Everybody was looking out for old boy.
Yeah. So it's not like everybody's heartless out here. It's just, I think when you add poverty and frustration, I mean, this is the kind of shit you get. I mean, look at the neighborhood. It's kind of gone to hell a little bit. You know? Shit everywhere, trash everywhere.
Kids riding bikes though.
Yeah, you got kids out here. Still, yeah. So you got any vacation plans or trip plans? You going anywhere?
Yes. I'm planning on going back east. Probably take a couple weeks off to myself. Take the kids, go see my other side of my family. I'm from Elizabeth, New Jersey. I was raised there till I was like 10 or 11, and my family ended up moving to Pennsylvania. I stood there till I was like 17, 18, and then from there just sprouted to me going into Jersey. I served in the military.
Yeah.
I deployed out to Germany. Once after that, I ended up coming back. I ended up moving to Jersey again, then back to Florida. Florida back up to Jersey, Pennsylvania, and now I'm back here.
Was that? I know that your father had passed, and I know was that after your father passed that you moved here?
Yeah, it was about a couple years after my dad died and stuff.
I know that was tough on your whole family. You and your brother, you guys bleed that hurt to this day, I feel like. So having lost my father, I understand completely. So
yeah, the hard thing about it was me and him never really got along, ever. Like, it was always bickering and arguing back and forth. And we just got cool once I graduated my boot camp from the military and everything. And then after, a couple years in the military, I went back, moved in with a girlfriend, and my mom calls me in the middle of the night, telling me my father died.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Now I was stuck in a whole nother state, no way to get up there, until my uncle came and picked me up, and we ended up going the next day. From Atlantic City, he picked me up. He was living in Mays Landing, which is in Jersey as well. He went, picked me up, and then we went from there to Pennsylvania because my parents stood there.
Now, how'd you get to the Northwest? What got you back here then?
I ended up moving to Florida, and my brother decided to come out here to go to school. Weed was just on the brinks, just on the brinks of being legal. Called me up, told me how good it was here. I didn't have nothing really going on at the time. I was doing music and stuff, but nothing too crazy. And then I ended up moving out here. A couple years later, they legalized it fully. And shit, now we just growing and chilling. The best thing about the transition is everybody nicer here. No matter where you're at, everybody stops, says what's up.
Yeah.
Like, back east is not like that. Everybody picky and choosy who they want to talk to. But I like it here. Rockwood, definitely the most similarist I've been to here in Oregon compared to what it was like when I lived back east.
Right.
Ain't no point.
We're doing what we're supposed to be doing.
We just going for a stroll.
Yeah, we're going for a walk.
You know what I mean? Sometimes, you might be at the wrong spot at the wrong time with the wrong people.
Tell me about this 7-Eleven up here. I tell you what, this is this place after midnight is the most wild shit I have ever been a part of. If anybody doesn't know, what's that? That's the Rockwood 7-Eleven up here on the corner.
Yeah,
right?
the Rockwood lights.
Yeah, that, man. I've been there at midnight a couple times.
Me too. I think we were almost there at midnight in the video.
Yeah, you even got a friend in there, the guy behind the counter knows you pretty well.
Omar.
Oh, he's a pretty cool guy. Yeah. He told me one time when I went there, I was like, man, the coffee bar is trash to shit. And he's like, oh, we don't leave the behind
coffee
the counter. We don't go behind the counter we stay behind the counter after midnight. We don't fuck with it.
There's been times I've walked in there and like the glass was all broken out, and they told me like that somebody like drove through the glass.
And they're still open.
Yeah, and they're still open. Got somebody nailing out plywood on the window as they doing orders.
It's kind of cool. This is like a little upgrade. I don't remember this stuff as a kid. This is kind of cool.
All the upgrades is up and down division right now.
Is that where it's at?
They're doing all kinds of construction for the bikes, handicap and buses, all that stuff. Have you got to see that new building
Yeah, I saw that. The Villa or whatever they're calling that.
Yeah.
La Villa. What is that all about?
La Villa. I have no idea. Supposedly it's gonna have splash pads and like a little water
shit.
thing.
So.
I want to start getting out there and doing like more shit for the community, but in due time.
What do you do to help Portland hip hop? What's kind of your?
I'm a great source of support and networking. I'm very loyal. I help all my musician buddies or anybody who needs help really here artistically help get out. I help spread people's artwork or their merchandise on my website. I share with Facebook. I help hand out beats. What else?
I've seen that. I think I don't think Fig gave you any money for the beat he gave you, but it's a good starting point for everybody. You know what I mean? Like start a relationship somehow. But that's part of the game. You know.
Money's never the goal when it comes to family, man. You just need it, so you gotta just get stronger and bigger.
Yeah.
You know?
I always tell everybody too. Like I do a lot of stuff for handshakes and daps.
Handshakes and daps.
You know, like whatever I don't get in money, I feel like I get in respect.
Yeah.
So those handshakes and daps that you collect when you're walking about town for here on out over that little bit of beat you gave them or something.
Right.
I feel like that's worth more than money sometimes.
It is.
Kind of tight. They just popped this up.
El Cazador.
Oh,
there
shit.
you go.
Oh, El Cazador. That's the one that they got down there on Foster.
Yep.
Yeah.
Powell.
It's Foster right there. Right. Yeah. Dirty Black used to live right by that one. Actually, we go there on Jim Bonus Beats in the street one time.
To the...
To El Cazador on. Yeah, we do, yeah.
Oh, eat the tacos.
Yeah.
There's a lady up there. That's the lady who...
That's the lady who helped during the video, yeah.
During the video that came out and threw bananas and stuff. You don't think I'm like, damn, he's smart too.
Yeah.
No, yeah, wasn't it one of these?
It was like one of these apartments. Yeah, it was like right around here.
It's hard to see now.
The ambulance pulled up though. Yeah, the ambulance. It's supposed to be like 100 and something tomorrow.
And I'm gonna continue working on this tan that I got. All 3 days that it's about to be boiling outside.
That's hot.
112, yeah.
What are you gonna do to beat the heat?
Drink water.
That's it.
Plenty of water.
What's this? Hold on. You got a little lost animal?
Kid got jacked for that puppy. I'm dead serious. Please help. Stolen from 5-year-old at park.
What? Someone stole the dog?
From a kid.
At the park?
At the park, right here.
503-519-9721. If you happen to see the dog, the kid's safe, we hear. Drop every episode. That's cool. Congratulations on this.
Thank you.
Well, anything you want to say to the city of Portland? Any props or shout outs or any advice or tips or thank yous? Or...
Thank you everybody for tuning in.
Yeah.
There's Numeric Beats with Cross the Streets with Jim Bonus Beats.
Hey.
Have a good night.